Hi! Today we're going to work with lists and multiple screens. First, let's take a look at our sketch. On the main screen, we have a list of courses. When I choose one of these courses, I go to a simulation screen, very similar to the one we have already created before. There are two differences. We're going to use new components to compose the layout. And second, there is a difference on the simulator. Now, I can choose the average I want to get in the end of the course. This calculation will happen when I change this average slider or the grades sliders. First, let's create the front end. I will create a new project and name it Tópico 3, underline, Video 1. On the main screen, the background color will be black. The title will be Straight A dash version 2, like our sketch. On the top of the screen, we have a label. This label will have a font size of 20. The text will be Courses Second Semester. And the font color will be white. Now, I'm going to create a list with the element list view. It creates a list like many that we know. Email and music are good examples. For now, we're going to put the items of the list manually using the attribute elements from string. You can create a list of elements separated by commas. Example, psychology, comma, programming logic, comma, math 1. All the lists have already a black background color and white font color. Now, let's create the second screen. Click Add Screen and name it Simulador. You can change the name of any screens except the screen 1. And there is the new screen. If you want to go back to screen 1, click this button and choose the screen you want to go. Now let's create the front end. The simulator screen also has a black background. If we check the sketch, there is a label on the top of the page. This label will vary according to the course we choose on the first screen. So, for now, I will leave the text as name of the course. The font size is 17, color white. Now I have another label with the text average expected. This label is also white and size 15. Now I drag a slider. According to the sketch, there is a label on the right side of the slider. If I try to put a label on the side, I won't be able to do this. To accomplish that, we have a special element called horizontal arrangement. It shows a box where I can dispose other elements. So, I've put the slider inside, and now I place the label. I will set the slider width to 8%, max value 10, and minimum value 0. Thumb position will be 6. And to the label, size 14, and the text is 6.0, since it's the initial position of the slider. Now, I'll do the same thing to midterm grade. I will get a label, text, midterm grade, 30%, and size 15. I'll get another horizontal arrangement. First, I get a slider and a label. And now the attributes. Width 80%, max value 10, minimum value 0, thumb position 6. Label, size 14, text 6.0, and color white. Now the participation grade. Text, participation grade 30%, white color, size 15. I grab another horizontal arrangement, put inside a slider and a label. For the slider, 80% of width, max value 10, minimum value 0, thumb position 6. Label, size 14, text 6.0, and color white. Now the final result labels. First, I'll put a label with the text I will need. Set the color white, size 16. Width, fill parent, and center the text. Another label with the results. Now the color is yellow. Width, fill parent. Font size 60. The final one. On the final test, white color, width fill parent, size 16, and center. That's it. Try to play a little with the layout to make your apps more beautiful and creative. On our next video, we will create the code. See you soon.